we can also work backwards. And we can work backwards by, given the graph or given the solutions, can we write the equation? So what we're going to do here is go through and see if we can find this. We have a solution right here. And because this just sort of touches the x-axis there, that's going to take up two solutions. So, well, let me just put it this way. It touches right there. So it looks like it crosses at 0 and it crosses at -6. So my solutions are 0 and -6. Now here's how we work backwards. Because you have solutions, solutions comes from factoring or setting your factors equal to 0. So the way we work backwards is to put these back in factored form. And how you put them back in factored form is you do the opposite sign, which in this case there's no opposite sign for 0, so just x plus 0. But here, this would be x plus 6. Keep in mind that if I were to set x plus 6 equal to 0, I would get -6. That's why you do opposite signs. So x plus 6 is in factored form. And all we do is just multiply those. So, and I'm going to do this down here in b, because these are our zeros. So x times x is x squared. X times 6 is 6x. 0 times x is 0x, 0 times 6 is 0. So I end up with this problem like this. These sort of just cancel out. So I get x squared plus 6x. Now one thing we have to take into account here, this is a cubic. And you might be like, Mr. G, how do you know? How do you know this is a cubic? Well, because I'm telling you that it's a cubic, and it says here in the problem that says write the equation of the cubic function, which means that this has to be an x to the third. So we can adjust this if that happens. We can adjust this. If we need it to be an x to the third, what can we multiply to make this an x to the third? Well, the answer is x. Yes, we just multiply both terms by x. And that's your answer. That's the function of this graph. Don't be alarmed. We will revisit that in future lessons here. We'll readdress this type of problem in future lessons. So that's it. So solving. Again, if they're all whole numbers, just write them down. If you only have one, put it through synthetic division. If you get a quadratic, you use quadratic formula. If you put it through synthetic division and you get a cubic involving 4 terms, you use grouping and solve. That's it. Thanks.